narcissistic, right? The Queen of Pentacles. They didn't see, like I said, they didn't know who you were before they did something to you. A person of value. Queen of Pentacles. The Magician. They thought that they were going to be able to manipulate you. They had the wrong perception of you. Look at this. See the outfit? How it's the same person. They had the wrong perception of you. They saw you all wrong. If they had known, they would have treated you differently. We don't need fake people around us, right? So we have this Death card in the reverse. They can't do anything to you. You're realizing that. Four of Swords is here too. Plan isn't gonna work. Some plan is actually completely over. Four of Swords is a plan. And that card is also the Death card. Look, no option. Seven of Cups. And also what fell out together here is the Knight of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles, which is also the World card. They did some form of gossiping here. And with the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, did they give something of yours away to the World card in the reverse to some bad people? Did they tell some personal business of yours? Something fishy. This person did something that's disloyal. I guess I'm a loyal baby. But whatever the plan that they made, jammed their own pentacles up and destroyed their own reputation. This person was so worried about you destroying their reputation that they ended up doing it themselves for attacking you. See how God works in mysterious ways here? Them and at the beginning of the reading, remember the lovers, the two of them? Both of them. They're being painted in a bad light. And you're being seen as a good person here with the Ace of Cups. It's like God didn't even have to do anything. These people did this to themselves. You didn't even have to do anything. We got the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. They're not going to be able to hold on to some luxurious or high-honored reputation here. It's giving two narcissists in a relationship here. Because of something that they said. It was so imbalanced here. And it didn't properly represent you. And they don't have the strength to try and say that they never said it. They don't have the ability here to try and twist what they said to fit something else. It's in black and white. And that's why this person is so sad with that Sun card here. Because they're stuck in the very tower. See, it's the Tower card that they try to stick you in. This is the energy of digging a ditch for oneself that they intended for someone else, right? Joke's on them. They're the ones stuck in the rain, not you. It's their own battle to carry, their own burden to carry, right? And then we have the Five of Cups in the reverse here. They're highly resentful because you are the star. Like I said, they misrepresented you. They didn't see you properly. Just 1 second to get a nice shuffle on this. The masculine energy in this connection is having a lot of bad karma because of who you are. And it could be hitting an entire family dynamic. An entire family could be being hit because they could have helped them. Which is kind of going back to that Knight of Cups energy we saw in the beginning that feels like they were taken advantage of. They could have helped them take something from you or keep something from you. It was imbalanced because of how good of a person you are, or it could have been how good of a person you were to them. This was extremely imbalanced. Four of Pentacles to the Two of Pentacles, or Six of Pentacles here. This wasn't equal give and take. What you did for this person or this family, it's not even. The scales are imbalanced, which is why we have this Justice card here. Because it's giving you were a good person to these people. They weren't good to you. And that's what's tearing this masculine's reputation in pieces, because what did you do to this person? They don't have anything to say. Anything that they do try to say seems obsolete or childish here. People are not respecting it. They don't know what to say. This is somebody who already said too much that anything else said just feels incriminating. They don't know what to say here. So this is why they want to resort to coming back in with this false offer like they care about you. Maybe if they pull you close again, they'll be able to get the monkey off their back. The people who are questioning or looking into the situation a certain way, right? Because you're seen as a sweet person. Your true nature is revealed. And with these two fish up here, your true nature is the exact opposite of what they said you were. So now somebody wants to come talk to you. Their plan is not going to work. Because they just want power and control. They want to control the narrative. They want to control who you are. They want to control what you have. And they're already messed up. They have karma. Some of them, like I said, because of what's sticking out to me in this card is, look how little this child is. That's the energy that's sticking out to me. You could have been so young when they started targeting you. All because you're a star? All because of your qualities? All because you seem like you had great potential? You're smart? You're talented? You're gifted? This almost makes me want to cry. Right? Something happened in the household as well when you were younger, in order for somebody to feel like they had power over you. And this is something that they want to keep secret from people. This is all going to hit this masculine with brute force here. There's a loss of victory when it comes to you. They want you to lose out on the ability to have victory. They want to stop your choices from coming in, especially when it comes to love, because of all the things that they said about you behind your back. They don't want you to find out about it. They want you to feel like you're too stuck in pain, or a lack of acceptance, or too many burdens where you can't even get up. What I'm hearing, do you love what you feel? But love what you do to me. I don't know. I'll channel that. Look, the devil in the reverse, though. They're not going to be able to pull this off. These people are binded to it. No conflict shall come to you. No conflict shall come to your finances or your choices or your decisions or your ability to move forward. The divine says no. How do they think that they could have done such wrong to you and that they're going to get away the rest of their life just doing that to you? What makes these people think that God made that your portion? Huh? You can tell they don't know God. They don't even like to look at the past and what they did. They like to live and pretend it never existed. Especially this masculine. Especially this masculine. He don't even like to look back at the things he did. Oh, guys, I need something to drink. Is this masculine a part of a secret society? You know how they said like the black and white? That's coming through here too. Really banking on you caring about them. And this person's upset because they're not receiving something from another person here. Like there was a reward attached to something. And because they're not going to be able to get you or get something from you or force you to do something, someone is not going to give them something and they're upset about it. This is like a big baby. They're hurting people. They hurt you. They don't care about you. They only care about their reputation. They're pouting because things aren't going their way when they literally did what to you? And then they lied on you. How could they care about protecting their reputation when they try to destroy yours off of lies? When they want to protect themselves from you telling the truth about them. This masculine is neutralized here. No power in the situation. And that's a part of their judgment here. They're receiving a lot of negative backlash because something involving some money. A man with money, could be this masculine, could be someone else. That's their negative judgment. They did something to hurt you for money. That's coming out here. And they also could have sabotaged the relationship of yours. They tried to get you trapped somewhere. This is somebody who wanted you to like live life like a I'm feeling called to be very like mindful of my terminology because there's different people in the collective, but they wanted you to live life in a way where you did like criminal activity in order to like make a way for yourself. Yeah. So if you're like a woman or a male too, you know, they wanted you to like sell yourself, or if you're a male, they wanted you to like sell, you know, be a street pharmacist, or live a life living life on the edge. You know, they didn't want good for you here. They wanted to be able to be seen. They wanted to use you to get empathy. That's what I'm picking up off this King of Pentacles here. They wanted to be seen as, I'm such a good person. I did all of this to help this person, and look how they turned out. And the whole time it was a lie. And now they're stuck trying to defend everything that they said because the truth about you has been revealed. Now people want to know, why did something happen? Why did they say you were the Empress in the reverse? Why did they say you were a bad child? And why did they say you were a bad adult? Did they say you were using spouses for money here? This Knight of Pentacles? I don't know if you guys can see, but this guy is blowing a kiss at this money and doing some form of manipulation to get people, to bring some green into their life. They wanted to say you were using spouses for money. Or for some of you, if you're a lady, they tried to say you were a lady of the night. The whole time you're the Queen of Pentacles. A person of value, high value at that. So you're not doing any of that. You know, put the gender how it fits. You guys had some people who wanted to marry you that may have pulled away from you or not offered you a loving connection because of what this person said about you. So they've also ruined some potentially promising connections for you. This is also somebody who didn't want you to, it's given that feminine in this energy, right? They didn't want you to have children either. Real strong with that. Could even have done some spell work to stop it from happening. Keep you trapped in karmic cycles. But you are so abundant or focused on your development. Some of you guys were focused on your careers, hobbies, skills, friendships, cultivating the life that you wanted, being healthier, drinking water, experiences. Some of you guys are into cars. You were so focused on what you were supposed to be focused on that it's like whatever they were orchestrating out there, it just was like kind of there. You're right on time where you need to be. And you didn't use other people for their pinnacle. You got your own pinnacle. And then the thing about this is too, if they're saying this person is wooing people for their pinnacle, why does this person have their own horse already and their own pinnacle already? So something doesn't add up. The story is not fitting the character. Then they try to say you were like, they try to come at you for the way that you dressed. And then it come to find out you dressed really nice as well. These people try to say everything about you. This masculine and feminine. I didn't even realize we have the Empress and the Emperor out here again. Can't stick this tower to you. Can't stick this tower onto your life here like they expect it to, like they want it to. And they're very angry at you for it. It's your fault. You didn't let them destroy you. Oh God, God forbid you actually cherish and value the life that you've been given, and you don't give somebody else the right to destroy it, and you take care of it, and you love you. You do for you what nobody else did for you. God forbid, right? Wrong. You're right on time. You're doing an awesome job. Who cares who's angry about it? That's the beauty in this, right? Masculines really in their feelings. Crazy part is we started so heavily about that feminine energy. And here's the funny part. If this masculine is connected to this feminine that they're trying to do all of this work to protect, see how we started talking about that feminine and then the energy shifted to just talking about this masculine? This feminine will throw this masculine under the bus in a heartbeat. It was like, I'm going to get this person out of my energy and put the energy on this person. See what I mean? There's no loyalty amongst thieves. That's the principle behind that connection. Your wisdom. You were brought into this situation with it, because sometimes we can get to this place where we question, like, why is this happening to me? Why did I end up in a connection like this, right? Whole time you ended up in this connection to get wisdom, to be able to break a curse, to be able to learn things you wouldn't have learned anywhere else because you're just too solid to have even stumbled upon a connection like that, right? And then we also have the Two of Cups stagnant. You were brung around this relationship for you to get the wisdom you needed to not end up in a relationship like theirs. And for you to be able to discern and see, based in wisdom and not just intuition, false relationships that were built on mutual benefits, and not genuine relationships or not godly relationships, for several different reasons. God wanted you to see something about these people's relationship dynamics here. It was all about wisdom. So whatever these people think that they are doing when it comes to you, they're not. God is like, I didn't even have you there for them to have power over you. I had you there just to show you something, to teach you something. I don't know who they think they are. Right? Okay, if they want the ego death, they can have it, but they don't have a right to you. You belong to me, right? These people didn't want you to leave them behind. They even did stuff to stop you from leaving, because that fell and flipped. That card just kept flipping all over the place. They wanted you to be lost in life and needing them for guidance. See how the dog is just following behind her? So they can lead you down the path they wanted to lead you down. They wanted you to be lost in life and dependent on them so that they could target you for whatever is attached to you, like whatever good is coming for you. But you didn't need them for your fight. You went out here and tackled this war on your own. They didn't account for that. While they were so busy out here impressing the crowd, you were back here fighting your own fight when they thought that the fight could have been getting the best of you. There were other things in the way of them being, see this other person standing in between them? these two, there were other things in the way, blocking them from being able to fully see your path. And I'm getting that was to give you time to grow stronger in your fight before they were able to look back and see what was there. You understand? Like, were you still standing? And I'm picking up, you are still standing. We're sitting here together right now. Hey, friend. And we have the Lovers coming out. Oh, somebody didn't even want you to find love here. They didn't want you to find love. You know what I'm picking up on? They feel like if you found love, you wouldn't need them for nothing. You would have a partner. They're afraid of you finding a partner because it feels like there would literally be no way in for them. There would be a secure circuit of stability around you. And they are deeply intimidated by this. But you're going to get this partner anyway? Ten of Pentacles? The family? Oh, gosh. You're going to get this partner anyway. And this is going to stagnate this person from being able to cause confusion in your love life. It's like a whole, people don't really understand the power in a covering that marriage gives you, right? Having a covenant. And I'm my upper lip look greasy. A covenant, right? It's going to shut an entire door off to the enemy that they once seemingly had access to you with, right? Especially this feminine, that's a little witty with spiritual, whatever they're doing, you know, behind closed doors spiritually. Yeah. God is about to shut some sort of operation completely down. And these people are going to be completely left in the dark. This whole entire bottom row, in the dark, in the dark, in the dark. Oh gosh. Okay, let me put these down real quick. I'm gonna show you the last one. But in the dark, in the dark. They're gonna be completely in the dark about something here. So it's access to being able to target you romantically, and then and then these people being left in the dark. Definitely some sort of spell work. Some of them could be behind closed doors getting readings, or like going to practitioners to target your love life here. And God is about to snatch all of that up out of here. Oh gosh, it's been an hour already, guys. We're having fun. And they're going to be highly resentful towards this avenue being shut down, because it's picking up that they could have done something, right? That door closing in your life, meaning that energy that they've sent out or done can't find you or can't hit you in any way. So it means it's going to hit them. Somebody's worried about some sort of spell work that they've done, or some sort of plan that they've launched. It's like you finding marriage. Highlight something, return something to sender. Something like that here when it comes to love life. Or it could also hit one of their children. Somebody's real worried about that. Feeling called to an oracle card. They collaborated with somebody. What's sticking out here? This bee was mimicking you. They could have tried to use one of their children or a family member or something like that to mimic you in some way, to try to get that person to, this is given they could have used a family member to mimic you in a way to try and get this person to show up in like your energy to like attract what's yours. So like the concept of like them trying to, like, you know how people were going around there saying like, oh, destiny swapping and all that stuff. The concept of that, like, figure out who's for you and get this person to act like you so that person would be with them instead. Like something like that is here. And they could have done something weird spiritually that it would just hit that person back. This is why they want to keep you hurt. It's to protect somebody they could have like tried to tether to your path or something like that is here. But you're not stuck. Whatever this is didn't stick to you. I don't think it can. Because you live a just life. You do right by people here. So this isn't in your alignment. And the divine is looking at this like this is a spiritual offense. You're keeping your marriage contract. No one is taking this from you. You have good karma? Yeah, that's why. You have good karma. Everything is in alignment for you here. And whoever this counterpart of yours is, your connection to this person is extremely strong. It's a closed circuit. I don't know if you guys can see this is an infinity sign. There's a closed circuit. Ain't no spell work getting into them either. You guys are going to be brung together sooner or later. And there's nothing anybody can do about it. So instead of trying to figure out how to keep you binded or stuck, they need to be figuring out how to unbind this other person. They didn't know what they thought they knew about you. Or what God has plans for your marriage. Whether it's to break a generational curse, whether some of you guys are going to go into the public eye and be something that he utilizes to teach people with. There's a purpose on this marriage bigger than just somebody wanting a boo for themselves here. All right. This is why you were moved away from these people or this person. And things about them have been revealed to you. Enlightenment. Because they were trying to make you lose everything. And they wanted to try to take it for themselves. And that's just not right, because you've worked really hard to get what's for you. And you deserve it. They don't deserve this. See? It's going to be a gift from the divine. The divine isn't going to let these people block you from getting what they have for you. And like I remember we spoke about this before, they're going to be blocked from seeing something in between the path, from them seeing what's even coming toward you. It's none of their business here. I'm just going to pull a couple more oracle cards. See, blocked. They're blocked. They have been blocked. So we're going to pull a couple oracle cards as a closing message. Let's just pull a couple of these oracle cards as a closing message, and maybe I'll come back and do another live in a little bit. 1, 2, 3. Let me just separate the 4, 5. It's funny. Remember how we talking about this energy of something being blocked? All of those oracle cards came out in the rebirth, like turn face down. So the first card we have is fall into my arms. Surrender, holding the opposite extremes of life. Coming into union, this romantic union here. It's a definite. Stagnant, we have the void. Stop, embrace winter, great cosmic wound. Whatever they're sending here has been jammed up. it's sure to pass. It's been spoken, it's been written. Cracked open, rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. It's in the reverse. They're not able to make you hit rock bottom or lose anything. We have weight in the reverse. So you're about to be propelled forward, and that's kind of being accompanied by this Eight of Wands energy here. And then our last oracle we have here is Star Ancestors, Hidden Secrets, Lost Wisdom. Look a little deeper. Your spirit team is very protective of this union. So you have nothing to worry about. Okay, guys, my name is Honey the Shaman. I'm grateful that you stayed. I was able to do a reading for you. If you'd like to book a reading with me, feel free to click the link in my bio and we can communicate on how to get you there. And yeah, thank you. And we'll talk again soon. Later, friend.